This video comes to you from Gongaii Games, your source for Star Wars Destiny singles, sealed product, and tons of other great games. Check them out at gongaii.com. Use discount code COMMANDO10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dice Commando for round 3 from today's standard tournament here at Gongaii Games in Portland, Oregon, USA. On our left we have Alex, who we saw in round 1. He's playing Jabba Wat Sentinel. He's on Theed Palace. On our right we have Mike, who we saw win round 2. He is playing Lando, Satine, and the Hoth Trooper, and he's on the Salt Flats. So I think Mike probably still has the advantage here with those big old Lando sides. That's beatable, but nope, not today. So Mike will win the roll-off. Probably chooses his battlefield. Yep, looks like he does. So 1 into Jabba and 1 into Wat, and Mike will get us started. So I think this one's going to be a ramp off. Alright, Mike was gonna... Alright, yep, Lando coming in. See 2 indirect and a blank. Alright, Jabba coming in. It's a 2 focus, that's good for Alex. And the disrupt. He'll look at the top 4. And put a yellow, although we see no yellow events. So they'll all go back on the bottom in the order of his choice. And then it goes to Mike. Right, Hoth Trooper for 1 into Wat probably. Yep, takes the shield off Wat. Back to Alex. Alright, so Wat coming in. Hits money. Back to Mike. So just a reminder that the power action on Lando is play a yellow vehicle from hand, reducing the cost by 1 and giving ambush. Alright, so Satine comes in, hits the 2 indirect, and then gets a reroll and hits the focus. It's pretty good. Alright, takes $1 on Alex's side. Is he delvable right now? Let's see, I don't see a delve. I do see an entourage, though, which is dangerous with that. Super dangerous with that 2 focus out there. Alright, so there's a 1 focus into probably the 4 for 2, which he does. Does Alex motive? We do see the motive. Or does he just go right for the entourage? Alright, so he's going to motive the money. Trying to stop the ramp. Gets 2 indirect. I think Alex will take that, actually. 6 indirect seems to stink, but you keep Mike off his ramp this turn. Alright, so it is Mike. Is he going to do it? Nope, he's going to power action. I do note his only leader Satine there. So he goes to the 2 for 1 for Satine. Ooh, I'm barring hover tank also. I think Alex still goes for the entourage. Yeah, you can see he's deciding between the 2, but I think entourage is the right play, right? Alright, so yep, there's the power action on Wat, yep, for the entourage. So he'll roll entourage in with the Wat power action, then he also gets to search his deck. Ooh, he gets the special, which is currently only worth 2 though. Oh, so he does not pull his other entourage, instead goes for a fickle. Yeah, interestingly, okay, oh, so that's a rendezvous to resolve it for free. That's not bad. Gains the 2, does not have to pay for it. Oh, Alex has the other entourage in his hand. Oh, that's huge. So right now, again, that special is only worth 2. Alex is thinking over his options here. It is his action. Alright, so he's going to roll in the Sentinel and explore the top of his deck. Does get a focus. That'll help him. Does not want to play it. Alright, so Michael power action. Does he... Oh, just the Naboo. Okay, so that's 2, and it does have ambush. The 2 shield side on the Naboo fighters, not to be joked about, but 2 gun will work as well. All right, there's a probe for 2, 3 cards left in Mike's hand. He's got a good chance here. He wants to use the probe before he starts flipping. A really good opening hand for Alex here. Right, easy pickings and field medic. And I think Mike still has a shock, I believe is what I saw in his hand. Right, so Michael hit for 4 indirect, so 1 shield comes off Jabba. And then he goes 1 apiece. Okay. Back to Alex here. Alex is going to try to get his entourage down, I think. The question is, how does he want to focus up? He's got to be hoping there's no removal. Now, Michael, of course, remove a 2 money side, I would think. He could also just hit for 2 and then roll back in, I suppose. But I think the right play is to flip it to money. Since you have multiple focuses out there, I think you flip it to the money. Yep. And then see if Mike has removal, and then you can always roll it back out and flip again, right? Because it'll be Mike's last. Yep, so there's the shock. Yeah, so Alex is just going to roll it back in, and then he uses the 2 focus to go to 4, and then plays other entourage. Oh man, specials for days. Alright, 2 to Watt, who now has 3 damage with 6 health remaining, and Mike is donezo. Alright, so there's the 2 focus. He'll go to the 2 and the +2, I'm sure. Alright, Michael claims, so there's 4. He'll resolve. Now do keep in mind. Oh, is this entourage activated? Did I miss an activation? I don't think I did. Oh, either way. Alright, so he tutors his other Fickle, so he now has 2 Fickles in his hand. The Fickles are going to be dangerous again because Mike has a lot of money, so be interesting play here to see how these bounce around or not. But I'll have to go back and look and see if I missed an activation on that entourage. Alright, but here's the second entourage coming in, so remember, Mike is claimed. Oh man, now he can play his Fickle, he can hit for 4. Yeah, he's deciding whether he wants to do it. Okay, so he pays 1 for the Fickle. Yeah, roll it in first and see if you can... Oh, 3 for 1 he can't resolve, but he does have cards to re-roll. Yeah, I'm still thinking it over. Alright, so 4 to Lando, okay. I like Satine as the target in this deck for the rerolls, but I can see trying to kill the support ramp for sure. Alright, so Mike will get us started. It would have been interesting to see what Alex could have done with an extra activation on Entourage that last turn. Alright, Lando coming in. 2 indirect and a disrupt. In all honesty, it probably would have resulted just an extra. Yep, and then Alex rolls in his Fickle, so show him the 2 disrupt. Mike may as well buy it. Unless he's got other plans for the money. But with all the focus Alex has, it's going to turn into guns, right? So we do see a shock, a crash landing, a crate speeder in Mike's hand. Keeps reaching for the shock like he wants to take it. That's what he's going to do. Alright, so he wants the money. He wants that crate. Now, do remember the crate does not work with the Lando power action. It is not yellow. Alright, I'm surprised he's leading with Jabba here because we know he has a Forsaken. And Alex, I mean. Alright, yeah, so he's going to bring out the Entourage. Indirect is indirect. Alright, Hoth Trooper for 1 to Watt. He's now at 5 health remaining. Alex's action here. Alright, so he's going to roll in Jabba. It's a discard and a disrupt to look at the top 4, hoping to find a yellow event. Alright, we see no good to me dead. That'll help him make some money. It looks like a fist just went on the bottom of his deck there. But he is playing 2. Back to Mike here. Probably brings in Satine at this point. She does. Or not. Okay, so he's going to power action the Mining Tie. That has ambush now. Alright, then he rolls in Satine, okay. He was just setting himself up to protect from a disrupt, which is unlikely, and then with a reroll on Satine, he goes into another 2 for 1. Alright, yeah, Mike's explaining the Mining Tie right now. Back to Alex. Except Forsaken's offline, so he can kind of go for broke here. Alright, so he's going to discard, actually. 3 cards in Mike's hand. Pulls the middle one, which is the Crash Landing. Not a huge win there, but... Alright, but Mike is, we see now Mike's left without control. He has an Escape Craft and a Crate Speeder in his hand, right? So net 1 there with the resolution of the 2 for 1 off Satine. Alright, does the 3 indirect. I'm sure it goes into the Hoth Trooper, which it does. Oh, we see the fist in his hand right now. He has the fist as a very back card in his hand. Alright, what's Mike going to do here? Alright, he's going to roll in the N1 first. He gets the 2 gun again. It's rolling pretty well. Mike's putting up damage here. He's just not ramping like he wants to. Alright, that sets up the Forsaken. Removes the 2 or less. Back to Mike. Alright, 4 indirect. Alex is just sitting and soaking it up. He has yet to activate 2 of his characters and an entourage, and he still has $2, potentially 4 if he no good to me deads, because we know that's in his hand. Alright, here comes Watt. He's looking for focus or money. Gets the 2 focus. That's great news for him. Alright, crate for 2. Mike's board state's not looking too shabby. Mike has dice rolling on his own, but now he's let Alex know he has no money. And probably thus no control. Yep, so there's a no good to me dead. Takes it off the Hoth Trooper, gains 2. Alright, disrupts 1. Alright, I'm sure, I mean, if that is a fist, and I think it is, then he'll probably try to bring the fist in with no money. Feels bad, but... Alright, power action. Oh, power action's Watt for the hover tank, so that die will come in. Alright, 2 disrupt, no good there, but there's 2 focus. Alright, crate speeder for a blank. Oh yeah, that 3 money was for the hover tank. Still needs to be paid with a power action. Alright, 1 focus on the Sentinel, and then you can look at the top deck. Looks like nothing there. Yep, nothing there. Back to Mike. Mike's in trouble here. Alright, there comes the guild tie with the 2 disrupt. Too little, too late for Mike there. Alright, here's the big boy with a blank. Alright, pitch the reroll with a shield and a blank. Back to, I'm confident now that's a fist in his hand in the very back slot. But it's highly unlikely to come out this turn. Do remember the special on Umbaran is deal 2 damage to all of opponent's characters. in this case because there's no mods, but it does cost 1 to do it. It's a pay 1 special. So it's Alex's action here, and he's syncing over. So there's a 1 focus, or not. That well-connected could end up doing him some work. All right, goes to the entourage 2 money. I think Mike passed. So Alex again thinking it over here. Oh no, it was Mike did not pass. Okay. Usually when Alex is flipping through his cards, it's his thinking. But all right, so he actually, okay, so Mike actually boosted it by putting the 1 into the crate. So puts the 2 onto Lando. That well-connected could end up being huge getting this fist out, but all right, there's 2. Mike's out of cards, right? So yep, continues to pass because he still has the salt flats action. All right, so Fickle came down. Need to pay for that, sir. There we go. The 3 for 1. Mike decides not to blank the 3 for 1. He wants to just avoid the hover tank at this point. Yeah, so no fist coming down for Alex. We know that the fist is on the bottom of his deck. However, he can churn through his deck pretty quick, especially if he dumps his hand here. He doesn't want to burn the focus before the salt flats blank. But he does get to bring in the hover tank again. So, alright, so there's 3, paying 1 into Lando for 1 net through the shields. Alright, Mike continues to pass. Yep, drops the fist for the reroll, keeps the 2 focus, rerolls his other 2. It's the, what is that on the hover tank? 2 disrupt again, 1 discard, which is no good. Alright, so that focus, I mean, go 1 focus, 2 focus doesn't really help him here, right? So alright, it's Alex's action here. Does he want to lose the well connected? I think is the problem, because he can't lose the well connected if he wants to pay for the special. But does he just go to the gun and then you do the rolling again? Which he does. Well, Mike will have to blank here, right? Yep. So he'll blank. Pitch to re-roll, I'm sure. He's got to get something resolvable on the hover tank so that he can, and watch him roll the special that he can't pay for. It's oh, but he can focus. All right, so that's not bad. All right, Michael claims, so he'll focus probably into the 2, okay, and then he gets to re-roll it and see what he gets. Yeah, he gets to roll his own hover tank in again. Alright, there we go. And rolls 2 again. Alright, nice roll in there. So Lando has 2 remaining. Man, a lot of supports on the table for not a lot of damage, all in all. Now Mike will get the opening shot here. Alright, we just saw Mega Blast. Yep, Alex just drew a Mega Blasters, if you can get the money for it. Doesn't seem that hard to do with the entourages, but at some point Mike's going to have to start buying Fickle, or I guess he doesn't have to, but I wouldn't be surprised if Mike doesn't start buying Fickles here.
Alright, he's going to lead with Lando and see if he can get moneyed up. Yeah, 2 gun. Right, yep, Alex isn't falling for that. Fickle first. And it is a 1 gun. Mike hit for 2 here. He does. So Watt has 2 health remaining. Alright, there's the other Fickle. Into a blank. Mike's not buying him yet. Alright, Satine coming in. Or not. No, no, no. Yep, Hoth Trooper coming in. Pings for 1. So Watt has 1 remaining. Satine coming in with that reroll is not to be underestimated. I think we have another Mining Guild tie in Mike's hand. Alright, there's a counterintelligence. So, gets to look at his hand. Put an event on top the deck. None of... Oh, Crash Landing is the only control. Ends up generating... So probably takes the Field Medic. And again, by take, to put it back on the top of Mike's deck so he gets the next round. Yep, there we go. Alright, Field Medic goes to the top of the deck. And it'll be Mike's action. So Alex knows that Mike is really weak on control, so that'll help him with his focus. Alright, Satine. And then rerolls Lando into the blank. But Satine hit the 2 indirect and the 1 focus. Alex is going to have a hard time putting down Lando before he makes a bunch of money. But Hover Tank comes in, 2 gun, maybe not. I mean, Michael Crash Landing that, I would assume, right? Try to draw fire away. Yep, it'll go into the Hoth Trooper, I'm sure. Yep, which it does. So it is Alex here. Can Alex get his megas in? I guess if it all depends on... well, Jabba hasn't rolled in yet. He could still make a bunch of money this round. Alright, so Jabba coming in. He'll look at the top 4. It's a 2 focus and a blank. Alright, did he pull a... Yeah, he's looking at his hand. Cannot see what he drew. It looked like there was a Forsaken... Alright, so he's pulling a Delve. I know there was a Forsaken in that bunch, but I didn't see anything else. Alright, so those will go on the bottom of his deck in the order of his choice. Delve goes to his hand. So that Delve's 3, deal an indirect to yourself, and then drop a card from your hand for free. Alright, power action blanks the 2 focus. Not a huge loss for Alex at this point. Alright, Entourage. With the special. That special is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No joke. But Mike does have purchasing power at his disposal for the moment. Oh, but power action to drop a Mining Guild type for 1 with ambush. Still ambush. Alright, and then focus to... I don't know, the 2 gun maybe? What's he... I guess maybe just... Yep, 2 gun, okay. Trying to put Watt down. Now, I do remember Delve does not work with the Watt power action, so... If Delve is his plan, which I'm sure it is, it's not going to necessarily affect him if Watt goes down. Yeah, but he can get rid of it. We see the Sinister Piece. Yep, so Sinister Piece and then motive. Oh, just motives. It's a 2 indirect. Alright, so he'll take that. Sorry, that was just the motive, not the Sinister Piece. Alright, there's 4 indirect coming at Alex.
Goes 2 and 2. Alright, so actually that messenger's only 3 away. The crate is used though. But Mike could roll well here. Right, Watt in with nothing. Mike's going to just have to start rolling in his supports and then pitching a reroll, I think, right? Alright, so Naboo Fighter into a sweet blank. And Alex's other entourage. Now remember, Alex knows Mike has no control here. Oh my gosh, another entourage special. So that's 10 damage. Mike cannot fickle purchase here. So that's going to be a dead Satine. Alright, that was a blank. Alright, gets the shield. Yep, immediately drops Satine. Mike did get use out of her, but now Mike's in very, very precarious position here. Alright, guild tie for a blank. Sentinel coming in, and then he'll look at the top card of this deck. Does have $2. Alright, gets a focus. That's what he wanted. So he looked, he's thinking about it. Oh, he did. Oh, Senate Chamber. That'll actually help him. Actually, that should be game right here. Because remember, the power action on Senate Chamber is remove a die to turn a die to any side. Very strong. Alright, drop to re-roll. Oh, Mike still has a tie in. Or ready, that is. Alright, it's $2. But again, we know what's in his hand. Alright, one focus to just go 2 focus, I would assume. Yep, 2 focus, and then. Alright, goes to guns. That's lethal right now, but Mike will take a shield. But that'll be game, right? Because Alex will deal the 4. However he chooses to do it, and then he can flip Watt into the 1 indirect. So Mike needs to get the 2 shields on the Naboo Fighter. Alright, rolls in the Senate Chamber, gets 1 money, nothing great there. Does have cards to re-roll. Mike may as well roll in his tie, right? Because he could potentially put Watt down. If he could put Watt down, he can save the 1 indirect. Alright, that's a pitch to re-roll without the tie in. Oh, gets the 2 shields. So Alex has to hit here. So with the 2 shields now, I think he just has to put down Lando. Oh, Sinister Piece of 2 shields. Okay, he's not in a hurry. Slow control burn here. Alright, Mike will bring in his tie, it looks like now. He needs a 1 gun. Gets a disrupt. Alright, so now the plan's back. It's back to plan A for Alex here with those 2 shields gone. Kill, just resolve guns, put 2 into the Truther, 2 into Lando, and then flip to your indirect, right? Okay, he's going to power action. Oh, is he going to the... Oh, he went to the 3 for 1. Oh, he's going to take the money, but Mike's going to be able to disrupt him. Alright, Mike passes. Alex takes the $1. Mike will crush, and Alex cannot resolve.
We're likely going into another round here. I mean, he's got enough rerolls he could... Is Mike claiming? Yep, Mike's claiming. Alright, so Alex needs to pitch the reroll for money. That'd end it. A money on what? Right, there's a drop. Oh, picked up the Fickles too. He gets a discard. Oh, got the money on Watt too. That burns. So now he can't kill Lando. Right, so he kills a trooper, takes $1, and then I guess passes. Alright, Alex still likely has this one in the bag, but could have definitely finished Mike in that last one. Let's see if we get any weird fickle back and forth here in this last round. Alright, it is Mike's open. Bring out Lando. Get more dice in the pool that way, I guess. Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's got to put down... He has to put down too many guys. Looks like he's leading... Alright, I don't know what he's going to do. Alright, Lando coming out with those 2 dice. Gets money and... money. Play that Falcon finally. Alright, there's a Fickle. Alright, 3 for 1, that's death. Mike has to buy. Unless he can control, of course. Alright, there's 2 for a purchase. Comes across the table exhausted. Die does not stay in the pool. Back to Alex. Other Fickle. Oh, for the 3 to 1. Can Mike control this one? Alright, if he's pausing, he must not have it. Alright, Field Medics for 2. That will keep him alive. Alright, Entourage coming in. Gets the... Alright, indirect. Alright, Mike's going to have a hard time dealing with all that. Alright, looking for the shields. It's a blank. Alright, 3 indirect. Splits him back at... Oh, is that just a 2? Oh, I apologize, guys. That was a 2. Alright, 2 on the crate. Yep, but that'll end it. Alright, nicely done, Alex. If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive, and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.
Hey, this is Alex repping Dice Commando. Make sure to like and subscribe the video here for the Awakenings draft. I just started in Spirit of Rebellion, so I never got a chance to experience the Awakening stuff, so I'm really excited for that.